So can you see the screen, students? Students, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we were discussing about the tools, right? Methods and tools in the innovation process according to the situation. So today I was discussing about this, Sachin. The right, Sachin?
Yes, sir.
So I was telling you about tools, right? So whenever whenever you go to the picture to the design software, design what you can say design department or manufacturing department, or if you go for a design thinking department, okay, everywhere there will be tools, okay, to to get the results or for any problem statement. If you want to give results for the company, okay, so they'll be giving some certain tools for you for in every each and department. So you should use that tools, and you should overcome the results according to the customer needs, or you can say the problem statement. So I told you yesterday about mind maps, then collaboration software, then modeling softwares. Okay, everything I told you. Modeling is nothing but the 3D modeling. If you go for design department, you will be having, yeah, so the company will be providing you the the SolidWorks or CATIA or Creo, okay, or Unigraphics. So there are a lot of softwares are there. So depending upon the company, okay, they will use the softwares. Okay. So next we will come to the what are the different tools you will be having, okay, in the company. Okay, and the first tool is community building tools. Can anyone tell what is this community building tool? What is this community building tool? You can read the sentence and you can tell me. So you can see I've written some sentence there. So you can read the sentence and then you can answer me.
So is it like sharing the knowledge and using the tool, sir?
Okay, good. See, always you should see the last line. Those to understand needs and desires. So to understand needs and desires indicates the customer needs, right? Always you should know needs indicates the customer. So according to the customer needs, okay, uh, to use the right knowledge, okay, with respect to individuals, you can see the definition what he has given. Tools to find the right knowledge, communities and individuals within those communities to understand needs and desires. So to according to the customer needs, okay, according to the customer needs, okay, we should give the solution so that we should use the right knowledge and see one is like if you take the brainstorming session, okay, to get the ideation process, okay, you can do the group discussion also. That means group. So there's a term like group brainstorming session or individual brainstorming session. So individual is nothing but okay. So individually you will sit and you will try to get you will try to get the ideas. Group discussion is nothing but okay, like 20 to 30 will be sitting in the same hall, and they will be discussing about the ideas see 30 design thinkers will be sitting in a group, okay. So initially I mean one person will take a means A4 size sheet, and they will write his idea first initially, okay, in the form of sketches or in the form of the idea in the form of written. So that page will be passing through all 30 people or 30 design thinkers. So individually they will see, okay, they will analyze what is the idea which is given by the other person, and the second person or third person, okay, will be trying to update his, what you can say, one thing he can update his idea, or he can give a new idea, okay, regarding to the what he has given the solution. So this is called as, okay, knowledge community. That is giving the or you can say uh, or you can say, okay, one person will be teaching the other person, okay, with regarding to some ideas. So this is called as community building tools, okay. In the community building tools, okay, so the person will be the employee will be teaching to other employee with respect to the knowledge, and as well as individual also you will be trying to give the solution for the customer needs as well as desires. Desire means okay, reaching the objectives, reaching the customer. Sorry, reaching the customers. So this is called as community building tool. So anyone has any doubt, students, in this?
So can you give another examples for it?
So another example means, see, if you go for see example, if you go for a design department, I told you. So initially the product design engineer, initially the design thinkers will be there. That is technical fellow, non-technical fellow. I told you non-technical fellow, what they will do, they will go to the customer. They'll ask the customer needs. Okay, they'll write down the inputs. What are the needs they need? Okay, regarding to the product, and they will come back. After that, okay, that non-technical fellows, design thinkers will give the all the information, okay, whatever they received from the customers, okay, to the technical fellow, means technical department, that is design thinkers. So what the technical department design thinkers will do, okay, they will analyze what are the inputs, and they'll give a basic, what you can say, a basic idea, what should be the design. Okay, then that, okay, then okay, that what you can say, the basic, whatever they're given the input regarding to the design, okay, it will go for product design engineer. So this is called as individually they will try to give the results, as well as the group discussion. That is called that is first I told you, that is what I can say, the brainstorming session. After that, once the product design engineer receives the ideas, okay, then he will think. So if I accept the same design, or if the design is good, and if I give the same design for for the design department to model the 3D drawings, then if I give for analysis, okay, this design can sustain the load or not, whether this design is okay, okay, whether the customers will be satisfied at this design, okay, depending upon his opinion or depending upon his experience, okay, he'll be trying to update some new technology to it, or you may change some design. Okay, see, after changing, see, all the department heads should come and they should approve, right, with respect to the customers also. Okay, directly will not give is concept design, okay, to the design department to model the model, or to make the 3D model from the softwares. Okay, he will call for all the departments. So this is called as sharing knowledge. That is, whatever he has made the 3D drawings, okay, he will communicate to everyone, right? All the department heads, they will come and they will see the 3D model. Okay, that is whatever he has drawn that is in the sketch prototype. Okay, if all the department heads as well as customers are satisfied with the product in the 2D drawings in the sketch, okay, then only they will say, okay, go for modeling, go for 3D model. So this is about sharing the, what you can say, sharing the knowledge for other departments. Sachin, I think you understood, right? So then if the customer is satisfied, okay, with respect to the drawings as well as the other departments, then only it will go for, what you can say, for 3D, for the design, for the modeling of 3D drawings by the design department, right? Hello, students, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir.
Okay. Next, we can see the selection tool. So what is this? Can you read and can you tell me what is the meaning of this?
So is it just saying here itself, sir? Like the tool used to select what steps must be taken, sir. Like how we need to start and how we need to end the process, sir, based on the boundaries provided to you.
Okay, Sachin, good. So this tool indicates that is the contest selection tool indicates. Okay, see, a tool to select where to begin. So if a problem statement arises to you, so example, okay, if you supply a product to the market, okay, if customer is giving a negative regarding to your design part, okay, somewhere, okay, there's a problem in design, so that the product is getting to a failure within the 3 months or 4 months example. So at that particular point, you should use this tool. and you should see the boundaries. Okay, so you should focus on boundaries. You can see defining the exploration space and identifying the focus on boundaries for opportunity discovery efforts. So this indicates whenever a problem arises for a product, okay, you should see the boundary. Means boundary is nothing but about the it may be about the cost, it may be about the material, okay, it may be about the design part, everything that's called as boundary. So a boundary will be there for all the products. Okay, beyond that we should not go. Like cost. So example for making the pen, okay, maximum like if you go for Reynolds, okay, Reynolds pen, okay, they'll go for around 5 rupees or 6 rupees pen you can get. So the boundary condition is the cost is 5 rupees. Okay, the same pen or same product, okay, we cannot sell for 20 rupees or 30 rupees. Okay, so this is about the boundaries, about the material also, and as well as the as well as you can take for manpower also. All these things are boundaries. Okay, what the company will be given for the employees. So we should focus on the boundaries which the companies has given. Depending upon that, okay, we should give the solution. So this is called as contest selection tool. Okay, this tool they will give for the employees. Okay, they should use this contest the selection tool, and they should solve the problem. Next, you can go for knowledge community expression tool. Okay, this is similar to your first tool. Okay, see, it is similar to your first tool, but it is depending upon the knowledge. Okay, how you see a tool that uses social networks and small word methods to identify rich venues of knowledge and experience. This includes spanning hidden social networks by contacting the connectors, the weak links, and the other high value individuals. So what is the meaning of social network, students?
It can either be through internet or through like what do you say, apps like Twitter and all those things. So you can like just before launching a product, if you just give a short review of it and you see like how the what do you say the people like return the messages based on it. So based on that, you know like whether the product will really sell well or not.
Okay. Okay. So that is one thing by using the internet, or you can see social network indicates, okay, the customers. Okay, the customers we can ask to the customers. Okay, in the way of see, if you use internet also, the final thing is the customers will give feedback there also. So you ask the customers through the uh, through the social networks. Okay, and try to get the knowledge about the what are the problems, okay, that are facing in the in the product. Okay, then you should contact the customers. Okay, then you should try to solve those problem, whichever the problems so that are facing by the customers, okay, in that product. Okay, in that product by using see, the final thing is, okay, if you have the knowledge and if you have the experience, okay, with respect to each domain. If you go for design, okay, you should have experience. As I told you, as a product design engineer, okay, if you want to become a product design engineer, they will ask around 3 to 4 years experience, I'm telling you. So if you have a knowledge of a knowledge, okay, in the domain, so it will be easy for you, okay, to give the solutions for that. So ask the social network to, okay, to give the feedback regarding to your product. And depending upon your, if you have more experience and if you have more knowledge, okay, in the product, okay, in the same department, then it will be easy for you, okay, to connect to the social network and to give solutions for that. So next if you go for technology mapping tool, what is this technology mapping tool?
So it
Anyone?
used to determine what all process your technology can do, sir.
Okay, then.
Like a CNC machine, so I can give example. It can be used for both drilling, milling, and perform various activities based on the degree of freedom of it, sir.
Okay, good, Sachin. So the same thing. Okay, it's depending upon the technology. So whether this technology can be used to produce the products or not. Okay, like if you take if you take a CNC drilling machine. Okay, you cannot see in CNC drilling machine. Okay, you cannot complete the task of with respect to the lathe, right? So drilling is used for only making the holes. But if I'm telling you about horizontal, what you can say, sorry, means vertical drilling machines. So if you come for lathe, Okay, you can do drilling, or you can do facing, you can do the turning, you can do the knurling process, you can do the threading process, you can do the boring, internal boring. So there are a lot of operations you can do in a single lathe, right? So this is called as, okay, what type of technology, okay, we should use, okay, in the product, whether this technology is possible, or with this technology we can use this, we can use for this product. So for that we want this technology mapping tool. Here you can see a tool to find what is possible by reconstructing a technology into its essential effects and constraints. So you should see the constraint also. I told you, right? Constraint is nothing but so a process. Okay, whether this technology can be used for this product. Okay, so what is the constraint? So what should be the maximum material should be used? So what should be the cost which I should involve, okay, to produce the product? So what is the time? So time also is a constraint. So how much time is required to complete the product? So these things will come under this technology mapping tool. So we should see about cost, we should see about the time producing the product, as well as the material, okay, used, as well as the manpower. Okay, everything will come under this constraints, okay, boundaries as well as constraints. Then useful for identifying and engaging with knowledge experts as well as direct customers. So this is about technology mapping tool. Then when you come for next slide, so this is the fourth tool. You can see that is means elicitation and synthesis tool. So this tool is very important. Okay, this tool is very important. Okay, to find DC, these tools are very important to see the meaningful patterns in the raw materials. So what is the meaning? What is the meaning? What is the meaning of raw materials? Can anyone tell me?
So is it like at what temperature the property of the material changes, or like how much material is wasted during a particular process,
Yes.
or like how the coolant is affecting the properties of the material?
Yes, all these things come under this elitization and synthesis tool. So it will find how much raw material should be used for manufacturing a particular product. So like it will say about the temperature or pressure, how much pressure we should use for this manufacturing of the product, or how much pressure, how much temperature. Okay, or we should create by vacuum process. So everything. Okay, so if see, these are called as the constraints. So if you tell these are the constraints, and to produce the product, so how much raw materials is required? So this is called this tool is known as elicitation and synthesis tool. You can see here tools to uncover and capture the tacit and explicit knowledge held by individual. So this also indicates individually. Okay, individually. Say example, so these things will be, so I told you right about all these things. Okay, these things will be done by the manufacturing engineer. So who is working as a manufacturing engineer, okay, in X company. So if see, after designing part, okay, it will come to manufacture. So manufacturer department head, that is manufacturing engineer, okay, he will see. So how much temperature, how much pressure, how much I should give the whether vacuum should be there, or how much temperature I should give to produce the product. If you go for like injection, compression, molding, okay, so their temperature will be there, pressure will be there. So everything will come into picture. So everything you should analyze, and you should tell how much raw materials is required for producing a one product. So this is very important. So you should have a knowledge, that is a more knowledge. So this tacit and implicit indicates more knowledge. Okay, you should have, or you should capture more knowledge. Okay, on the particular what you can see, the process of manufacturing the product. So if you know the process of manufacturing of products, then you can analyze, okay, how much raw materials is required for the particular, for that producing of one product. Okay, this is very important. So this is called as elicitation and synthesis tool. Okay, in this tool you can analyze how much raw materials okay, will be used for a particular product. Next, if you come individual engagement tool, what is this? Can anyone tell me?
Is it to understand how an individual is using the tool for particular methods, sir? Like here you're just monitoring them and understanding like how they can use the same tool for different processes.
Okay. So mainly this individual engagement tool is used for interviewing. Okay, if someone is interviewed like HR, it is basically used by HRs. Okay, human resources to hire the manpower. Okay, so it is, see, you can see in the definition, interview tools and methods using the laddering, then pyramiding, metaphor means elicitation, and loco indicates latent observation, content, annoyance, to uncover this tacit knowledge and experience from individuals. So here these are the different types of tools, okay, that the HR will be knowing. So that is, if you become HR, you should know about laddering, you should know about pyramiding. Okay, these are nothing but the tools, okay, which you will use, okay, to conduct the interview for the manpower. Okay, if you want to hire the manpower, then you should use these different types of tools. Okay, then only okay, you can by using these tools, okay, you can know the knowledge about the knowledge about the employee. Okay, so those who are coming for interview, okay, if you use these tools, particularly but like pyramid, okay, like pyramiding, so there'll be tool will be there. So by using that tool, you'll ask some questions for the employee, okay, who is coming for interview. So you can get the means you can get the answer from him, so that you can know about his knowledge. So how much he has gained in knowledge with respect to that domain or that department. So this is about individual engagement tool. Then community member profiling tool. So here you can see a means of capture, organize, and synthesis engagement dialogues. So this community member profile, this profiling tool is nothing but, okay, in the in the production process. Okay, it will come in production process. So a means of capturing the indicates once the design is over. So it will come for manufacturing department. Okay, then production. So to manufacture the products, first you should capture the 3D model, or you can say the 2D drawings. Then you should organize, right? You should plan, right? Without planning, okay, you cannot complete the products. If you want to manufacture 40 or 50 products per day, then you should organize, right, students?
Yes, sir.
Then you should plan, organize, okay, then you should go for synthesis. So once you done the planning and organize, okay, then you will go for manufacturing the products. That's called synthesis. So this tool is used for, that is community member profiling tool is used for, okay, planning how to finish the products. Okay, so this tool is very important when you go for manufacturing. So directly the manufacturing engineer will not give 2D drawings for the production department. Okay, first you will see this by using this tool. Okay, for per day how much we can finish. So how I should plan, how I should means how much time we should work for completing the products. So everything you will analyze here. Okay, then after this you will go on, he will give the 2D drawings for the employees. Okay, and he will say, okay, for one manufacturing of the products, okay, this much time is required for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So kindly finish the 300 to 400 products today. Okay, so this tool is very important while manufacturing the products. Next, opportunity mapping tool, a system to map needs and desires into meaningful pattern into individual profiles. This includes identifying the relevant effort, experience, and outcome dimensions essential to creating values. What is the meaning of this? Can anyone tell me? So this will come in design thinking, right? Design thinking, the process,
So
right?
yes, sir, like you said, no, sir. We determine a problem statement and find out like what are the problems. So based on that, we take an opportunity and make a product based on that particular application.
Okay. Good. Okay. Initially, I told you opportunity mapping tool is nothing but, okay, depending upon the needs and desires of the customers. Okay. Then we will be writing in the form of the ideas. So first, whatever the problems, okay, the customers are facing. Okay, they'll give the inputs for us. Then what we will do? Then we will try to give the solution in the form of either in the form of sketch prototype. So that is called as mapping tool. So we will try to analyze the problems, and with respect to our experience, okay, relevant effort, experience, okay, and outcome dimensions. So depending upon that, okay, we will try to create the solution for that, for the problem statement. That is converting your inputs into sketch prototype. Once sketch prototype is over, then we will go for storyboard. Okay, after storyboard, it will go for manufacturing the products. Like if you go for example like movies, okay, like if you see the movies, so directly they will not go for that is taking the video shots of the movie. Okay, first what they will do, first they will try to go for the sketch prototype, that is they'll make a normal sketch prototype. Then then they will convert into in the form of the storyboard, that is storytelling, that is called as storytelling. So they will write in the form of pictures, and they will be telling the stories from one sketch to other sketch. Okay, they will form like a story, that is like a story. At the end, okay, at the end they will convert that storytelling into the storyboard. Okay, that is from starting from the movie to end. So end of the movie they will write in the form of pictures. Okay, so they will tell in the form of stories. So at the end they will make a storyboard, so that storyboard will be converted into your what you can say the movie. So this indicates what you can say the design thinking process from the sketch prototype to the making a movie. I think everyone is getting right. Sketch prototype, then it will go for storytelling. Okay, individually they will write the sketches from first frame to last frame. Then they will make a storyboard. Okay, storyboard is nothing but everything will be pasted there. So they will so from one sketch to second sketch. Okay, they will be telling the stories, that story, how the story will continue. Okay, at the end they will take the storyboard and they will convert into movie. Okay, so this is about storyboard, storytelling, as well as the what you can say the sketch prototype. So everything will come under the prototypes. Next we'll go for ideation tools. What is this ideation tool? Can anyone tell me? Students, what is this ideation tool?
So is it a tool that helps you get ideas, sir?
Good. So this is called storytelling. Okay, you can use the story. See, Springboard. Springboard is nothing but a storyboard. Okay, it's similar to storyboard. It is called Springboard, and you can use the brainstorming session. Okay, like persona. So there's a word persona in the design thinking. Okay, you see, persona software. Sorry, persona tool is used for analyzing the problems. Okay, which are facing by the customers. Okay, and there will be a4 size sheet will be there. So we will fill all the possible solutions in that. So that is called as persona tool. Okay, you can go for Google and you type persona tool. So you'll get, okay, everything will be like a questions they will so they will write. So for that each individual questions, okay, we should keep on writing the solutions for that. So that's called as persona tool. So ideation tool is nothing but getting the ideas. Okay, for any problem statement, if you want to give the ideas, means get the ideas, then you should go for using the Springboard, or you can go for the brainstorming session. So all these tools are used in ideation process. Okay, finally, for what purpose? To give a solution for the problem statement. Okay, next you can go for goals ideation session. So this indicates creation of new ideas on concept using the generate, organize, expand, select techniques that results in relevant, focused, and high potential concepts. Okay, this tool goals ideation session indicates, okay, for getting the new ideas. It's similar to your ideation tools. Okay, it's similar to your ideation tools. Here also to create a new ideas. Okay, so we should use this tool, that is goals ideation tool. Okay, first to generate the idea, then organize, then expand the idea, then select some techniques to complete the task. Okay, to complete the objectives, or to complete the prompt statement for that product. Okay, then storyboard. I think I told you know about storyboard, right, students? Visualizing
So
a few.
you told like from first frame to last frame, we write down the story and then we convert that into a small movie, sir.
See, visualizing a future. See, visualizing a future with a new concept, understanding the user experience before the product or service exists. So that only. If you want to give a movie for the people, okay, first you should understand what type of movies they want. Okay, then go for defining the problem. So what type of movies they need. Okay, like action or whatever it may be, like horror. So we should write the needs, then we should go for the ideation process, that is brainstorming session they should do, or Springboard, everything whatever they want, they use the different techniques. Okay, then they should go for sketch prototype, then storytelling, storyboard, then they will convert the storyboard in the form of movies. Okay, then they will release. Okay, they will see the feedback and they will get the feedback from the customers. Okay, so this is called storyboarding. Next, Next, you can then you can go for ecosystem modeling tools. Okay, I think 9:40 is another 15 minutes I have. So anyway, so this slide, I will send you this PPT. I think for exam you can write these tools. Okay, the last I think 1, 2, 3, 4 tools. Okay, you can read yourself. Okay, so anyway, I'll go for fifth module. Okay, if you have doubts, means you can get to me. So I'll go for fifth module now. So this is fifth module is product building and structures. Okay. So can you tell me by seeing this picture means what you can understand? Anyone? Virtual means
Sir,
what?
is it like using a software you're determining how the product is produced, sir?
How the product is produced then?
Or like you can determine the stresses like no, I think it's just a manufacturing process. So it's showing like what are the tools required to manufacture a particular product.
Okay, good. Then see, initially, see right now from almost 4 to 5 months, 3 to 4 years. Okay, in foreign countries they are using this virtual manufacturing. Now India also they almost from 2 years. Okay, they are using this 2 to 3 years. They're using the virtual manufacturing. Virtual manufacturing is nothing but before manufacturing the products. Okay, they will manufacture. So they will see virtually. Okay, they will see how the design of the car looks and how the see uh, and if the car moves at 2000 sorry 200 kilometer per hour. Okay, so what is the so they can analyze the CFD. Okay, how is the air is flowing, so whether this air is getting more sorry this whether when the air moves. Okay, what type of means, so what will be the stress concentration. Okay, at near to the car. So everything, okay, they will see virtually. Okay, they will not go directly to manufacture the product. Okay, they will manufacture in virtually. Okay, virtually they will say. I think you can see in mass, right? The small kids will be playing so they will be riding the cars, right? They will put some they will put some means virtual reality means some what I can say, to the rise they will put and they will play, right, the cards. So that is called as virtual. Okay, virtually they will be means riding the car. So this indicates, okay, in the company also, okay, they will manufacture they will manufacture the products virtually, and they will be trying to analyze whether this design is okay for customers, whether if a car is moving at this speed, so what will be the stress concentration, okay, due to the hair which is coming and which is hitting to the each what I can say, each outer body, as well as everywhere. Okay, for mudguard or whatever it may be, everywhere they can analyze. Okay, so what will be the maximum stress which will be induced. Okay, and how the air flow. Okay, how the air is flowing. Okay, so when you run at 200 kilometer per hour, so how is the air flow? Okay, in CFD you can see everything at 250 kilometer per hour. So what is the air flow? Okay, due to the design. So if the design is this, how the air is flowing. If the design is this, okay, how is the air is flowing. And so what is happening to the car, whether the car is vibrating or not. Okay, for this design, if you move at 2000 to 200 kilometer per hour, whether the car vibrates or not. Okay, whether the car is vibrating a little bit. So everything we can analyze virtually. So there is no need for manufacturing. So there is no need for manufacture a car, and then you should see practically. So you can analyze everything in the form of virtual. So this is called virtual manufacturing. So they will manufacture virtually. They will do the design part. Okay, design part anyway you can use by you can use the software like SolidWorks or Creo or whatever it may be. So that's also called as virtual. So they will design the products. Okay, then they will try to use these virtual realities, the software. Okay, then they will be trying to move the car virtually. Okay, they will see virtually everything and they will be analyzing. So what will be happening, okay, when the car moves at 2000 kilometer per hour or whatever it may be. And if you go for CNC machine also, so directly they will not go for the producing of products. So they will place the workpiece, okay, inside the spindle. What I'm telling you about virtually. Okay, so they will create a machine. Okay, they will create everything, and virtually they will be seeing. They will place the tool. Okay, they will see. So what should be the spindle speed. Okay, so what should be the fuel speed. Okay, that is what you can say, the spindle speed about the so everything. Okay, everything they will analyze. Okay, with respect to the virtual. Okay, then they will decide. So what should be the spindle speed? What should be the flow of the means the fluent? Sorry, the what you can say. See what should be the rate. Okay, or the spindle speed rate, the spindle speed, as well as the cutting rate. Okay, everything they will decide depending upon the what they will see in virtually. Okay, virtually they will decide, and then they will come to the practical. Okay, then they will decide there. Then they will come here. They will put all the inputs what they got in that virtually. They will place everything, and they will see whether that is so that results, that give good results for us. That is about the tolerance, whether the product whether the product is getting accurate results. Like if the customer is telling we want 25.01 mm, the diameter of the what you can say, the diameter of the workpiece. Okay, then okay, then they will see, they will put all the inputs in the virtual. Okay, they will analyze. If it's okay, then only they will come back. Okay, to practical. They will input all the things here itself, and they will see. Okay, see, be careful when you go for CNC machines. When you work on the CNC machine. Okay, if the tool tip. Okay, if the tool tip cuts for zero point 0.01 mm or 0.1 mm, so there will be lot of errors. Okay, or there will be lot of what you can say, the tolerance will go off. Okay, so always you should remember the tolerance should be point. Always the customer will tell. Okay, the tolerance should be 25.01 or 24.99 or 24.998. Example. Okay, if they tell, according to that only you should manufacture the parts and you should supply for them. Okay, so once it varies, once the tool tip go off. Okay, at the end, see, at the end, if some tooltip like 0.01 mm, okay, means cuts, so that will be a lot of error. So in virtual manufacturing. Okay, you can see everything. Okay, you can analyze. So at what speed? So if I give the cutting speed like this, whether the tooltip can get damaged. Okay, if the spindle speed is this, so whether my whether my cutting tool get damaged. So everything you can analyze in virtually. So depending upon that, you can see virtually first, decide everything, decide what should be the cutting speed, what should be the spindle speed, spindle means rotation, what should be the cutting speed. Okay, and so everything. Okay, so what should be the coolant? Okay, the coolant you will be supplying, right? What should be the coolant for 1 second? So how much is the coolant rate? Okay, everything you should decide, and then you should come to the practical experience. So this is called as virtual manufacturing. I think everyone has understood, right? if you go
Yes, sir.
for if you go for any industry right now, maximum, okay, they are using the virtual manufacturing. The big, I'm telling you about the big industries. Okay, small industries anyway, they will go directly to the practical things. They'll not, because so they'll not invest this much. So there'll be a lot of huge amount will be there, huge money you should give for them, okay, to purchase the softwares. So the small scale industries, okay, they do not have that much money, so they'll not go to this virtual manufacturing. Only they will decide with respect to their experience. Okay, so if they have 15 years experience with respect to CNC machine, so they will, or 10 years experience, depending upon that. Okay, they will fix the feed rate, spindle speed, everything they will decide depending upon their experience. But when you go for the manufacturing of large component, okay, in CNC machines, okay, at that particular point you want this virtual manufacturing or virtual reality softwares. Okay, so this module, fifth module indicates, okay, what all the how you will manufacture the products by using the virtual manufacturing. So what are the disadvantages, what are the advantages? Okay, what is the digital mockup? The digital mockup is nothing but 3D your softwares. So what are the different softwares you'll be using for developing the product? Okay, then analyzing, that is Abacus, Nastran, Patron. So there are a lot of softwares are there. Then manufacturing. So what are the softwares are there? So even you can see the factory layout also. So you can develop a factory layout, okay, in your virtual manufacturing, and you can see, and you can try to, you can say, see, once the product is over in the X equipment or X machine, then you can pick and place in the Y machine. Okay, you can see virtually. So at what rate I should pick the raw material, pick the product from the X machine to Y machine. So everything you can see in the virtual, means virtual, you can see virtually. Okay, you can create the factory level also, everything you can create and you can analyze. Okay, so this is very important. So if you go for company, I think MNC companies, okay, they'll be using this virtual manufacturing. So what is virtual product development? See, what is product development? Can anyone tell me what is product development and what is virtual product development?
So is it like designing the 3D model on the software, sir, the actual product, instead of manufacturing it first, you are first just designing it on the software. So based on that, like the customer will understand how the design will appear and what are the dimensions and all those things. So based on that, if the customer approve with all those things, then they go with the production.
Okay, good, Sachin. Anyway, it's similar. Okay, virtual product development is nothing but virtually. So we are developing the product virtually, not practically. So practical indicates you should use the raw materials. Okay, you should use the equipment. You should use everything and to create the model or to create the design. But virtual indicates, okay, we are creating the model by using the softwares. So that's called virtual. So virtual product development is VPD. Okay, if you are VPD in the industry, VPD indicates virtual product development. Okay, it's the practice of developing and prototyping products in a completely digital, that is 2D or 3D environment. So this indicates, okay, we are developing a design. Okay, or we are doing the analysis. Okay, or we are trying to simulate everything by using the virtual, not in real. Okay, this is called virtual product development. See, the virtual product design. So this is, I told you about 3D drawings, right? The CATIA, ProE, or Abacus, or Unigraphics, everything will come under virtual product design. So, right, students?
Yes, sir.
So then virtual product simulation. So simulation indicates solving the problem, right? So apply the boundary conditions and you solve, like your drop test. Okay, drop test, or you can go for the crash analysis, or you can go for the static analysis. Okay, or you can go for the wear test, wear analysis, or you can go for the fatigue analysis, creep analysis. Okay, everything. Okay, you can do by using the softwares like Abacus, Nast, and Ansys. Okay, these are the softwares, okay, which you'll be using for simulation. That is called virtual product simulation. First we will see the results by using the softwares. That's called virtual. Then if you come virtual product staging, what is the meaning of this? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what is this virtual product staging?
So is it like you're considering various scenarios, like if this certain thing happens, your product will sell this much and this much profit you'll be making. So based on certain points, you're just plotting down like what will be your profit if you sell this much amount and at this place.
Okay, good. So this indicates after doing the simulation test, okay, then we will be showing the results for the customer. So that's called customer research. So you can see here, retail space planning, customer research, and behavior analysis. So this indicates, so after once you get the results from the virtual product simulation, then we will be trying to analyze the customers, how they react to our product design as well as results. So we will show everything. That's called behavior analysis. So behavior analysis means getting the feedback from the customers whether we can go for manufacturing the products or not. Okay, see, after simulation you will get the results. So whether this design we can go for manufacturing or not. So that should be decided. So that should be decided that should be decided by the product design engineer as well as the customer feedback and the other department heads. So they will see everything, whatever the design you are given, the product design as well as simulation results. Depending upon that, okay, we should go for the manufacturing. Okay, so this virtual product staging is nothing but, okay, getting the inputs from the customers. There is behavioral analysis. So we will see the customer research. We will see according to the customer inputs. Okay, we will be trying to go for the manufacturing. Okay, that's actual manufacturing in the company. So that is last is digital manufacturing. Can anyone tell me what is this digital manufacturing?
So like after making the what you say, usually what happens is a particular product is divided into sub parts and given to various design engineers. So after that, in digital manufacturing, what you do is you assemble those parts.
Okay, good. So digital manufacturing is nothing but whether what type of technology, okay, you'll be using to convert your virtual product into the real product. So digital manufacturing, you can use the 3D printing or CNC machine, or there will be lot of softwares will be there. So sorry, lot of equipment will be there. So what type of technology or what type of equipment you'll be using, okay, to complete your product. Okay, this comes under digital manufacturing. Okay, so next we'll go for introduction. Okay, it's a kind of manufacturing technology. That is virtual manufacturing. Okay, it's based on simulation technology, virtual reality technology, information technology. So can anyone tell me what is this simulation technology?
So is it simulating various processes like what will happen, like assume the production thing, sir? You said for CNC machines. So
Mhm.
what is the speed required? What is the rake angle required? Cutting speed, cutting velocity, material required, and all those things. You will test it out here before actually purchasing the raw material.
Okay, good, Sachin. Then what is the virtual reality technology?
So
Virtual
I think it's
reality.
like we have this VR. So you
Okay.
can actually experience everything in front of you, but that's
Yes.
not the actual product, but you can still experience it.
Yes, good. That's called VR. That is, you'll be seeing like whatever the product, okay, which will be manufacturing real. Okay, you can see in virtual reality. Means in the software, okay, the product will be there. Okay, you can see and you can feel about the product and about the manufacturing also. Whatever it may be, like if you go for the welding process, okay, you can see by visually. Okay, that's called virtual reality. You can see you can see the manufacturing of the product really. Okay, that's called virtual reality technology. By using this technology only, you can see all the process or all the products. Then information technology. See, information technology is nothing but giving the inputs. So whatever you see virtually, okay, those information, okay, we will transform for actual production. Okay, so you can see the virtual manufacturing. You can see the definitions. Virtual manufacturing system is a computer system which can generate the same information about manufacturing system structures, states, and behaviors as we can observe in real manufacturing system. I told you. Okay, it is virtual, not real. Then VM is used in interactive simulation of various manufacturing processes such as virtual prototyping, virtual machining, virtual inspection, virtual assembly, and virtual operation system. I think everything you can do virtually. See, prototype, that is called as your modeling. You can do modeling virtually. Then machining. Okay, if you want machining, you can see virtually. So there are a lot of softwares are there. Okay, for CNC, you can see there virtually. You can do the inspection also. The tolerance, whether the product has got the same dimensions or not. So that's called as inspection. You can do the inspection also, and you can do the assembly. Okay, and you can see the virtual operation system. So everything, okay, you can do virtually now. So there is no need for going directly to real manufacturing system. First you can see virtually. Okay, and virtually if you get everything okay, then only we can go for real manufacturing systems. I think you can see here. I think by this slide, I will end this class. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another 10 slides are there. Okay, I will take class tomorrow or Saturday. So you mentioned the time. Okay, I will take the class. So here you can see the tradition type. You can see the traditional type, that is design, physical prototype, testing, redesign, and build. Right? You can see in the top. So that's called a traditional method. Okay, which they're following like 10, 15 years back, right, students?
Yes, sir.
So first they were going for CAD softwares to design the model. Okay, then they were going to physical prototype. So they also after 3D modeling, okay, they were showing to the customers as well as the department heads. If they tell okay, directly they were going for physical prototype. Then they were doing the testings. After testings, okay, if any error comes into picture, then they will go for redesign. Okay, and then if it is okay after testings, again they will test the redesign model. Okay, Once it gets okay, then only we will go for building the model or building the design, building the product. But when you come for the virtual type, you can see it first design, after simulation, that is applying the boundary conditions, getting the results. Then if error comes into picture, okay, then only we will try to redesign the model. Okay, after once we get to okay, then we will go for the what you can say. Then only we will go for build the product, right? Like I told you, right? Like your car. If you take a car, directly no one will go for manufacturing the car. Okay, they will try to analyze by CFD. Okay, then virtually they will see how the car is moving, how the design looks. Okay, when the car moves this much kilometer per hour, so what happens? How is the air is flowing? So what is the stress concentration? Okay, which is developed on the each part. So everything you can analyze. Okay, in virtually. Okay, then if you go for concept of VM, see, always you should know first. Okay, we analyze in system. Okay, then we will implement. Okay, in the then only we will give those inputs for the for manufacturing of the product, right? You can see the second sketch. So make it in a computer. Okay, then you send all the inputs, okay, to the manufacturing department or the production department. Okay, then they will take all the inputs. Okay, depending upon those inputs, okay, they'll convert into the real product, right? So always right now you want the systems, you want computers. Okay, I think by now I will stop sharing. Students, you can leave the class. Okay, you can attend the I think test. Thank you. I'll continue the class. I will message in the group. Okay. Thank you, students. Students, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. You can leave the class. I think you have test, right? Some test is there, right?
No test, no, sir.
I think oh yeah, great, Dhrapa. So I think some test was there. You told so that only.
I think yes, sir, yes, sir. Some 30 May, some 10 a.m., some test was there, sir. On
Okay.
Gmail it was there. Those who are done for this thing.
Okay, okay, okay. Those who have the test, they can leave. Okay. Anyway, I will continue later. Okay.
Sir, about the presentation, sir, like when should we give it, sir?
Don't worry, Sachin. I will tell you. Okay, after the test only you can give.
Okay, okay, fine, sir.
Okay,
No
I
problem.
think
Thank
next
you, sir.
Thursday, next Thursday, you can give Sachin. Okay,
Okay, sir.
I will give the information for you. Okay, later, because
Fine, sir.
everyone should complete the presentation, right? Means everyone should finish the PPT, right, Sachin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. I will give information in the